it will go. Excited to see what you guys will do tonight.
Can we get a repost of this sign, Christopher Robin?
Okay, breathing down the code while I import the thing. All right, down on to our last session, the Rime of the Frost Maiden.
All right.
You fellas finally got yourselves onto Bring Shander. Got yourselves onto a lot of trouble down on the town and managed to get yourselves in to a lot of events resolving around old legends from the 10 towns, and now soaring up through the dark clouds of the sky, the Chardalian dragon approaches, about to throw radiant fire down the walls of the city. Are you guys prepared for this? Because he certainly is.
No, we lost 2 people.
And
No, we lost 2 and a half.
3 people because we lost a golem. I mean, he's a whole person.
Bring back CR number 3.
I mean,
Give
no. All right, it like this is a serious concern. Like, it's okay if you want to say that like no one is actually tied or what is the word? No one's attuned to the amulet. But like I've made a point to like go out and find this amulet and stuff, like even when other people left. Like I feel very strongly that is not something you just let someone leave with.
Yeah, facts. I'm on board with this. Give back CR number
Like
3.
I gave it to Zenaris. Like I found it and I gave it. Like if I saw her leaving, I'd be like, no, give me that bag.
Okay, you don't know if she was gonna leave. That's the thing.
Yeah, but could she sneak past me? I bet she couldn't.
That's not the point, man. All of you are going to sleep, and she went on to the southern area of the town. You did not follow her. That's the point.
I didn't hear.
Why would you
I didn't
follow
hear her say that.
You can confirm
because she has my golem.
Send her a message.
Because she has my brother.
That's right. She did go out Southgate. Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that.
No, Bo Noir and Renegade can support me on this. She totally said she would go into the woods to find the golem.
I do remember that. She did do that.
Yeah.
And nobody did go with her.
We can sort it out after session. It's no matter. The thing is, the golem won't partake on this combat.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. and that's 100% on that.
Very well. You guys are up onto the walls. You see that the Chardalian dragon seems to approach on towards the region on close to you. I would say it's around up in the mountains. No, I don't have actual distance for this map, so I would say it's some 150, 170 feet up on towards. It's within range of the ballistas. What do you guys want to do? Is there gonna be a talk
will
no?
Look at the party and go, do you still want me to try to talk it down, or do you want to just murder it?
I'm very good with just murdering it, but if you wanted to talk it down, you're more than welcome to try.
Try all possibilities. Let's go.
I mean, it sure would suck if you went and flew up to it and it just killed you.
Ate you.
I mean, I mean that's certainly a possibility.
It's completely intelligent. Don't worry about
it. It's intelligent, but it also just wants death. So, like, intelligent things that just want death might just kill you.
Know that if it wanted death, it would have killed everyone it came across.
It's true. It just destruction, and typically things that want destruction are gonna, destroy things that end up in front of it, which may be you.
And what's about you, Mr. Hatter? Well, my bad. Fake Hatter number 2. Mr. Hatter?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
That's you. That's you.
Yeah, no, I was not listening to that. I was waiting for something else. What did you say?
Attempt to talk it down about 1-on-1, murder it without the conversation, or at least try to talk it down.
Well, I mean, hasn't history already shown that it doesn't like to talk? It likes to destroy?
No, but it did speak, and it's intelligent.
Well, you can certainly try. I'll be hiding over there. And he points to some rock or bush or building or something.
And
I don't know.
this is
My
why you're
head,
not getting
I
your
think it
hat back.
falls in the same category as like a chromatic dragon, which means that like don't reason with it. Just take it out. That's typically the best option to do with one of
Very
those,
true.
especially if they're already attacking the town.
Yeah.
Yes, but it might not know why. If it's a construct, it might not understand that its maker is dead and it can do what it wants.
Hey, girl, like I said, do you?
do you.
You know,
You
if
definitely
you feel
do.
strongly about it, do it. If not, like,
You
hey,
can,
man, I'm gonna hit it with, and I hit the ballista in front of me. I'm gonna hit it with this.
All right.
Yeah.
To pound my fist on it.
Yoshi'd look at Maris and go, "Can I borrow your broomstick so I can get farther up there without having to fly myself? It would be a shame if I lost concentration on the spell and fell to my death."
Okay.
Could it have been possible? I know I wasn't here last session, but it could have been possible for me to have procured a grappling hook with a rope.
Sure.
Thank you.
100%.
I will have paid whatever they wanted for it. I'm sure it's not that expensive.
Sure. The grappling hook, bear my memory is like 2 or 3 gold, and the rope is more too, so you can pay that.
Okay, I think I got like 10 gold, so I will give them half of my gold or all of it.
Yeah, half your gold solves it.
Okay.
Would Maris?
I go up to Sir Sigmund and I offer him a acid flask.
Give you, he can give you a hide with the broom, but it's attuned, bear my memories, so you won't be able to control it. He will have to control it for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you're fine with that, sure, hop on.
Yeah, and she would summon her scissors and look at Christopher Robin and go,
Probably
"Don't
better.
forget, if I drop my big scissors, you fire. Remember the plan?"
Okay.
I point the thing at it.
No, don't point at it just yet. That's threatening.
Hey,
If
no,
I-
I'm pointing at it.
No,
I'm
you're
a threaten it.
No, we're not threatening. We're talking.
All right, I move it down like a couple inches. I'm like, all right, as soon as you drop that, I'm going. Like, I'm not
Yes,
I'm not gonna
as soon
hesitate.
as I drop my scissors, have Maros pull the broomstick very far down,
Okay.
and then fire. So I don't get hit by a crossbow bolt because I feel like that would kill me.
Oh, I'm not gonna hit you.
Nah, we won't hit you.
Hopefully. Alright, good job found the broom. Let's go. Upward.
Good luck.
May the odds ever be in your favor.
Yeah.
I feel like that's another book reference
That's a
I
great-
should understand but don't like.
No, you haven't read that scroll? This is a great scroll.
Oh, I can't read. I feel like my maker knew the story though.
No, you can't read?
No.
All right. If we live through this, I'll teach you to read.
Oh.
Before I go up, I will hand Christopher Robin my hat and my cat and tell him, please hold on to this.
I'll do my best.
Please don't lose the hat. It means everything to me.
Oh, hey, I put them both in my bag of holding.
Okay, works.
Okay, well, she will hop back on the broom with her giant toots and she'll be like, alright, upwards, come on. Yip.
You see that he commands the broom to ascend on towards the direction, and you see that as the dragon approaches, he says, "I in fire.
I'm sorry, your mic cut out the first time. I can't take that seriously.
He says, "I in fire. I in death."
He's just hyping himself up.
Yeah.
Come on, bud, you got this.
Yeah,
Burn this
she'll-
city down.
Yeah,
You can do
she'll-
it.
She'll yell over to him. I understand that seems to be your motto, but can we have a quick chat?
You take those and put them in the trash.
I go over
As you
to
approach-
Sigmund and give him a. I go over to Sir Sigmund and I give him an acid flask.
Okay.
One of two. So now he has acid flasks.
All right.
Well,
Yo, give me one of those. Give me
I
one of
already
those.
did.
Oh,
Already
okay.
did
I
last
pour it
session.
on the ballista. I pour it on the ballista ammo. I'm getting
You're
ready.
gonna pour
Here.
acid on the ballista. Are you certain?
Maybe I
that
won't pour it.
actually-
I'll connect it to it. I'll tie
Okay.
it to the ballista.
Very
That makes
well.
more sense.
Sure, that makes far more sense.
He's weak to acid, so hopefully this will help you if you ever get a chance to
When
use
I
it.
remember exactly the phrase that was given, he is weak with against acids on his heart, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you approach on towards him, you see he looks on to you and say, "Smile, little rat. Was it a hit that you want with me? I remembered you. You were a good servant for a few minutes' time."
Personally, I'm not a fan of being a servant. I just wanted to have a chat since you seem to be an intelligent construct, like myself.
You think you and I are the same?
Actually, I think we are completely different but similar in a few ways.
I don't see why. And you see his throat begins to shine out in a gray, whitish pattern.
You know, we can disagree here. I just wanted to know why you're destroying the town. Like, your maker is supposed
For
to
the
be...
glory of the sunlight.
Your maker's dead. What glory is there that remains? My maker's dead too.
You
Like-
lie.
If you think I'm lying, please return to the castle and search for him. I can confirm that he is dead.
You see, he keeps quiet for a few seconds. Look at you. And say, "You bear no proof of your statements, little rats."
Aren't you able to charm me and force me to tell the truth?
I can.
Alright, please, go ahead and do that. I won't resist it, and I will repeat the same statement. Because it is
Are you
the truth.
100% sure what you're getting yourself into?
Noir has negative wisdom, so yes.
Okay, that does diminish
Like,
the
so
odds.
no is the actual answer.
That does diminish the odds of the party winning, just
What?
saying.
Just charm me
what,
specifically so I just tell the truth. You are aware of this, right?
What class is she?
Warlock.
Warlock.
Oh boy.
Pew pew pew.
Just,
Crossbow.
and she's on a broom.
Yep. Controlled by Meros, to be fair.
Take the broom away.
No, you can't hear me. You can't hear me.
I know.
But before you do that, can I make a suggestion that you and I just have a quick chat? Mr. Dragon?
You lose my time. What
Personally-
you seek.
I just wanted to know, even if we prove that your maker is dead, what is your goal in all of this? Like, you're clearly an intelligent creature, so you should have your own goal in mind. What do you get from all this?
My name will be spread in terror over the hearts of all these puny little creatures. I shall be glorified among my kin.
What other kin? There are no others, you're the only one. You're the only dragon like this. You're a construct. Like I said, you don't have any kin. You're not related to anyone. What glory is there for only destroying things? Sure, you bring fear to people, but that can't be the only thing. If you want glory, you can get it in other ways and have many more people that will worship you, rather than in fear. I personally heard that gods get more out of worshippers that are not afraid of them than what they are, because at least then they won't rebel. They won't try to kill you. Instead, they'd happily give you things and work with you and spread your name and tales in a different fashion. You can be known for many other things, but why does it have to be death and destruction?
You bore me.
Am I boring or am I right?
What is it that you seek then, little mouse?
I'm just seeking a conversation to understand your motives and your gain out of this. Like I said, I'm a sentient construct as well. If they kill you, personally, they might try the same thing if I ever go rogue and kill me. You and I are similar, like I said, and if you don't believe... Personally, I'm good. You are the Jabberwocky after all, and I'm not a fan. Plus, you said that we would burn your name into history? What is your name?
You see that again, he goes quiet, and then he says, I am the Jabberwocky.
So you're from
Nice.
my favorite
Very
book.
nice.
Are you aware of where the tale of the Jabberwocky comes from?
Yo, you can't even read. How do you have a favorite book?
You need to ask her that question. And with oh god. Don't make me recite the entire
There, I got
tale.
20
My
perception.
fucking
I can hear you.
Not
Yeah.
from this distance, man. Not 200.
No, I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I do believe, if I remember right, and hopefully my memory serves me well, I believe the story goes... Do I have to recite the entire fucking thing? Do I get any brownie points for the
Nope.
dragon if I recite the... Anyway, beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite and claws that catch. You know, stuff like that. Personally, not you. You spit fire. What else? And as an Upish thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame, you do have that down, I will give you that one, came whiffling through the Tolji wood and burbled as it came. You're flying, so there's woods to the south. Did you want to go stand there? If you want to be the Jabberwocky, like, I'll help you, I'll completely play this out. However, you have to be careful of this next part. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the warper blade went stick a snack and left. He left it dead and with its head went galumphing back. So I don't recommend Jabberwocky as a name. If you're sentient, you can come up with your own name. I came up with my name too. Noir. You know. It means, well, to be fair, I don't know. Like I said, I can't read.
If you can't read, how you know all of this?
I remember stories that have been told. Every story anyone has ever told me, I simply just remember. But why would I remember your story, which was
today
just...
on your memory, little mouse.
My name
You
is
will
Noir.
be the only living thing on this town. And he passes
Hold on.
over you.
Hold on. Yeah. No. Come here. She's gonna like beckon him to come closer to her. Does he actually do it? She does not seem to be very afraid. But she's gonna like get eye level with him, you know, with her scissors behind her. Like she's holding her scissors behind her back in one hand. And she's gonna put her empty hand out, just kind of point at it and go, "We are having a conversation."
He doesn't stop.
No, he's.
I
If he's
truly
gonna
appreciate
poke
what
him-
He
you're trying
moves
to
past
do,
her, I'm
but
gonna
no.
shoot him because that was the
Yeah,
other thing
I'm
that I
gonna drop
said.
my
Like,
scissors at that.
yeah,
and he's not
if
gonna
he
come
moves
over.
past her plane, I'm
Mhm.
shooting it.
Yeah. If
Like
he,
she is a wall.
Okay, very well. Let me get you guys over on through a map then. I don't have a fucking map for this.
yeah. While he's doing this, she's gonna be. Now you're being unreasonable. You're intelligent. We already had this discussion. If you were nice, people would give you nice things. Now they're just gonna shit
Let's
on your name, and you don't even
improvise.
have one. You're just going to steal the Jabberwocky's name. At least come up with it. I don't know, just call yourself Jaeger or something. That's much
Jaeger.
scarier. At least Jaeger bombs are fire.
I summon my wildfire spirit.
You can,
I
100%.
probably hear her just high pitch yammering on, just yelling at it at this point.
Can I
I'm
can I
definitely
hide?
I'm
You can
summoning
hide.
in the dragon as well.
Christopher Robin
Storm
hearing
and
this,
Fury.
what the fuck is going on
The
over
Great
there?
Storm and Fury. Let's get you
This
guys
is
over.
dumb. We should have just shot this thing in the first place.
It was entertaining though.
It was. Hey, you know, it's by all means something we should have tried. Yeah.
So Noir would be over here.
Can I,
Some 100 feet.
as it's flying by, turn my scissors into a crossbow?
Oh, you're gonna attack it. Alright. Did
It's
not
behind
expect
my
that.
back. Hear me out. It's
Hmm.
behind my back anyway, so I would like to turn it into a crossbow. My heavy crossbow.
Oh, okay.
Shooting this ballista and running down.
Okay.
Getting away from it, getting into the tower.
Alright.
Can I like scream at Christopher Robin? Its name is Jaeger!
Its name is Yates.
That's a dumb name.
It's trying to steal the Jabberwocky's name!
Its name is Jaeger. Oh my.
That's
fucking
even
God.
dumber. I don't even know what that is.
I'll explain it to you later. Just know the Jabberwocky lost its head.
Yeah, I feel like you've said that.
Alright,
You have
guys.
to go snick a snack to kill the Jabberwocky.
It's time.
This one does.
To wrote this. And let me get you guys on to the map. Alright. Purple, that marvelous line that I couldn't do properly in there is your wall. You guys see that the dragon is very close onto the walls area. It's 100 feet up in the air, and yeah, you guys may do your shots before it fully approaches. I need the Marrow's thing here as well.
Is that combat tracker accurate?
Yep, you would be first.
Okay. Well then, for my action, I rolled the stealth action, so I'm gonna
Mhm.
try to hide, but I'm gonna have my grappling hook and rope out and ready, kind of
Mhm.
holding that to throw it at it when it comes in range, because I'm gonna ride a dragon.
Okay, brave and bold. All right, I like it. So you have 50 feet of rope. You're gonna try like, just shooting up,
Yeah.
like handling up the hook, and as it approaches to the sand on towards you guys, you're gonna mend the hook and throw at him, something like that.
Yeah, I
that
want
the
to
idea?
try to grapple one of his scales and try to climb the rope.
Okay.
I mean, if he's huge, he's probably not going to notice that really until I do something. I would
Sure.
think.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Let me get some.
But it is a dumb idea, so do what you will with it.
Sure, I will. Don't worry.
So we have a crossbow up here with us, right?
4 to be precise.
Oh.
4 ballistas.
Yeah, a ballista or a cross. And then if we're talking about this, a couple other things. One, do we have our dwarven allies, our
Or at least one or
dwarven
two.
allies.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
Don't
because
worry,
they
will
knew where they were
count.
coming from. Okay,
No, no,
okay.
they will count.
And then also the townsfolk. I was gonna ask about them too, but okay,
Yep.
okay, that's fine.
They will count.
I mean, I feel like they would have been aware.
I will roll mass damage on 10, and the Radiant Rate will also kill a number of denizens per breath. Don't worry.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want to play in like the bigger map of the town and just like say, you know, call a measurement, like a scale for the movement? I feel like I would like that better as a depiction. Just say like, hey, every 1 foot is 5 feet, or every.
I mean, I can put measure into the town map if you prefer that. It would be.
I would. I don't know about everybody else, but I would prefer to like play on the actual town map. But
Sure, for me works. What about the rest of you?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me. The food that I ordered came wrong, and now I have to deal with the shenanigans. I'm sorry if I'm like back and forth.
I'm fine with the town map.
I'm good with either or. I really don't care. I'm even fine with theater of the mind is fine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the town map scaled. Just it makes a little bit more sense. We can incorporate a few more things and.
Yeah.
So roughly per what
I'm down to just do theater of the mind with this, since we don't have exact measurements, since we know about where everyone is.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll spare you guys' request. There you go. And let me deassociate the thing in there and put the combat tracker here. Deassociate and associate. There we go. Okay. So let me put that on free movement because it will bug. I know it will bug. Sir Sigmund, what are you doing?
Holding my action to wait for the dragon to come into range and then hurling my grappling hook up at it once it is in range.
Mr. Christopher.
I am gonna go ahead and shoot this disgusting fake dragon with the ballista in front of me.
Fake dragon.
First of
That is
all,
the strongest statement.
I don't know what I roll, but I would assume it starts at the D20. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll.
Do you have proficiency on heavy crossbows?
I sure do. I sure do.
Okay. Then yeah.
Aim for the chest.
I aim for the chest. Yes, of course. I aim for the chest where they tell me with my acid bolts, and I shoot it from the ballista.
Okay.
Into the chest. With is this also loaded with a mithril bolt?
Adamantium bolt. Yeah. You guys have
adamantium
one
bolt.
adamantium bolt for each ballista on each tower. So.
Yeah. So the first shot. Yeah. So this one is.
Okay. The adamantium bolt will do 4d8. So that will be 8d8 on your case because it's a crit. Plus your dexterity modifier, and that's it.
What about the acid vial that I tied to the ballista? Does that do anything additional?
One more 2d6 for the creature itself.
So 4d6?
2d6.
Oh, so it would be 1d6?
I mean, bear my memory, acid flask gives.
It doesn't count. It doesn't double for a crit. I mean, you would know that more than I would.
Yeah, then would be 2d6. That is correct.
Okay. So that is 2d6 plus 8d8 plus 2. Oh, that ain't bad.
Holy shit.
Very nice.
Sure not. The initiative disappeared. Fuck. Okay, no matter.
Or what's 4 times 8?
4 times
That was
8.
barely over half. 16, 36.
Let me readjust the initiative. Might be for the best. Okay, so Sigmund was on 23. The followers doesn't matter. Does anyone remember their own initiative? I remember Christopher
11.
was.
I was 5.
And I was after Christopher.
Okay, so that was.
I mean, I can tell you just like the straight up order, but
Yeah, I mean,
Or I can tell you what
there's
I
only
rolled.
4 of us, so it's not too
it's
hard.
not that difficult.
Okay. You were-
If you just exclude Maros, it's pretty much straight down the line.
Yeah, I remember he was after Noir somewhere, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the dragon was last. I think he rolled like a 1 or something. I think that's what I remember saying.
There we go. That works.
That works.
Flint, you're up. What?
And also, did you get that I moved and like I took cover under like
Yep.
I went back inside the tower? Okay.
Okay, so my wildfire spirit can I don't have control of him. Can you move him right next to me, please?
There you go. 3 movement added.
Awesome. So how far is this thing from me?
150, basically.
115 or 150?
50 up in the sky.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna
Using these strikes.
all right. I'm gonna try and cast Dispel Magic and see what I get.
Go for it.
I'm gonna kill you now.
Why? You don't want me to dispel magic this dragon?
Yes, I told you if you use it again, I'm gonna kill you.
Why?
So
I don't think it works.
Well, I just gotta roll high enough.
you straight.
All right,
I don't
I'll
think
do
it
it
works.
once. I'll do it once, and then I'll do it just one time. I'll cast fire magic the other ones. All right, 3rd level.
I trust you.
Consume
Go for it.
spell. There's dispel magic, and then I roll a d20, right?
Yeah, you roll a wisdom ability check for me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wisdom ability check, normal. Oh my god!
You
That's
pour
it.
out the wild
That's
powers
it.
of nature into the dragon. Boom!
That's it.
Nothing happens.
Fucking knew it. All right, that is my action, and then I am I near any cover at all? Since I'm like in
On
the
your current position, no.
yeah,
The only
no?
person would be Christopher in the tower. So
All right, so I'll move further a little bit this way.
okay.
See, I just moved my movement speed to like
Yeah.
further
the thing
distance
is,
myself.
I don't think you can move that far, bro. 40 up there, sure, or where you and your bear are, but that's about it.
yeah, I just moved my movement further across the wall.
Sure. Noir, you're the closest one to him. What are you doing? Are you attacking the Jabberwocky, Alice?
Hello? Is he roboting for anyone else?
Sorry?
No, it's me that's roboting.
Oh. No,
Nor you're
it's
not
Discord.
roboting, but
It's
there is
Discord.
roboting happening.
It's Discord. Yeah, it is Discord. Okay, might as well. Okay. Okay. Twitch, I'm gonna do a quick switch up to Google Meets. You guys wait up a second.
Garbage. Some gobbledygook that you're saying.
Oh,
I think
can
it
hear
should
you now.
clear.
Okay,
Cleared.
okay. I think we can hear ourselves.
All right, there we go.
All right,
There we go.
There we go. There we go. No
Is that
Google
mic
Meets
color?
needed.
Hello?
Nor we can hear
Yeah,
you just fine.
Yep.
Sorry,
hear you
sorry.
fine, bro.
Suddenly it just lagged and everyone said everything all at once. That was my bad. Okay.
That's amazing.
No, no.
I'm a
All right.
purveyor of chaos.
Fire magic it is then. Ugh.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yep.
Yeah. While it's flying by, I'm just gonna be sitting here like, yeah, come back in. I have got to hide. Meanwhile, so I'm just gonna bonus action. How far away? How far away is the dragon? Because you said it came over to me, so.
Yeah, it just passed you, so it's like some 20 something feet away from you.
Okay. Sorry, trying to find something. Yeah, so if it's 20 feet away, I'm gonna put my hex blade first on it.
Okay. The Alice skews the Jabberwocky again.
So now I get +3 damage and yeah, anyway.
That's it for you?
Yeah. Does it have anything to say to me before?
If it has anything to say for you.
Then I told it to come back here. Does it have anything else to say to me? That it's hurt?
It says again, I am fire. I am death.
That's
Says fuck
not a
you.
good motto, Mr. Jaeger. I can't allow this. And I'm gonna wait to be out of melee range of it. Can I like hold my main action so when I'm not in melee range of it, fire my heavy crossbow?
Move.
Say Meros has to move the room.
Yeah, you're on someone
No, but
else's
this
flying
thing is-
room.
yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for the dragon to fly by is the thing, because it is going past me. So when it's out of my range. Well, out of melee range. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what
30
Okay.
feet, you know. Charming range.
Yeah, basically. And that's it. Because I already have my hex blade curse on it. Which is me just yelling at it. Yeah! I had higher expectations of you!
Oh my fucking god, stop that shit.
Well, it's Storm and Fury's
Yeah.
turn. He's going to spend his entire turn just being disgusted by this dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Just absolutely disgusted by it. And then he's going to go inside. And then it'll be
Oh my
Maris's turn.
God, man. Okay.
He's going to throw up a little bit in his mouth. But
Nice.
All right, let's
Cup of
see.
a hairball.
150 feet.
and that's
What
actually
can
going to change
do?
him to the acid version of himself because he's having such bad acid reflex of right now. So
Nice.
Oh
his
my
infused
fucking
strikes are
God.
now acid.
Oh my
They were from when I
fucking God.
summoned him in, but
Okay.
Terrible fucking roll. Goddamn one. Terrible.
It has the Shatter Scroll. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, he did. That he does.
Yeah, he's gonna move over and wait so he can shatter the dragon. No, he can't do that far. Like here with Christopher, he's gonna go over onto the tower and hold his action. If the dragon reaches range, he's gonna do the Shatter Scroll. The Shardalian dragon soars towards the skies, flapping its metal wings. Its crackling noises go in on you. You hear the metal sounds coming from its wings as it flaps strongly on the area. And it's
Gross.
descending to reach for you guys. So held
Finally.
actions, please.
Yep.
Do your stuff.
Is it within 50 feet?
It will be because it's gonna throw fire at people.
And that is +3, so that's 13 damage altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you want me to roll for the grappling?
Sleight
hook?
of hand check works.
All right, we'll do sleight of hand then. That makes sense.
Very nice.
Shit, alright, yeah, you throw out the grappling hook. Let's see if you will survive now, though. Alright, both Christopher and my arrows and Storming Fear, if he's between the tower, will have to record this cover from it, so that will be +5 to the test. And Sir Sigmund will take it in full.
Oof.
Radiant Breath. Bruh.
Okay, a dex check. All right.
Next check.
I don't think I have evasion or anything yet either.
No, that's level 6 or 7. So-
Yeah, and because I'm a
Multi-class.
dirty multi-class. Yeah.
And yeah, so let's see. Showdown with the dragon. Pair my memory each time it does the thing. It automatically kills a d8 of denizens. How much damage does it do?
Oh shit.
So it recovers that amount of health, yada yada. It kills 2d8 plus 4 each time it does its breath.
So 24 damage.
24 damage. Why I can't do my... There we go. 2d8 plus 4. Alright. So you see it scorches its radiant breath. You guys see that fiery yellow pattern comes from its mouth. And then it kills 15 soldiers, and I believe Storming Fury. Why he rolled twice? Chris? Why Storming Fury rolled twice?
I was trying to use my inspiration, but
Okay.
it didn't actually roll. It just showed up.
Okay.
Storm and Fury actually rolled 3 times for some reason.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, for you, I believe the second result will be the 13, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, with your inspiration now, you pass the save, taking 12 radiant, and
Nice.
the dragon takes full for. Oh, its health formula is empty. Okay. Let's fix that.
Yeah, no, Storm and Fury's health bar is messed up.
There we go. He takes 24.
So he's got 6 left. All right. Thanks for fixing that. I appreciate that.
And my arrows also takes 24. Alright, and now he uses the Shatter Scroll.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go Shatter Scroll.
Shatter him.
Shatter.
The sound of thunder roars through the skies. Boom! In a crescenting boom. The dragon takes double damage.
Nice.
Nice.
On the end of its turn,
Give him a high five because he's right next to me.
it recovers 30 health and
Oof.
soars to the other side of the wall. Oh, sorry, no. It moved 70 of its movement.
He already,
Sand,
he already
30.
dove down.
So yeah, here.
Yeah,
I am-
He's
I am
above
holding-
the wall.
Yeah, I am holding on to that rope, so if it moves out of range, I mean, I've got it wrapped tight around my wrists.
Mhm.
I plan on Superman swinging like Tarzan.
You're gonna take at least 2 rounds to arrive on its back. Just consider that, bro.
I'm all about it. I don't care. I'll spend all my time climbing a rope.
Go for
Heck
it
yes.
then. Alright, so your full movement on would be so through 50 feet of rope. So would be difficult terrain. So 60, 45. You would move 45 in the rope if you do the bonus action, the action, and your movement should go towards the dragon.
Okay, I'll do the action, and I will do the movement.
Mhm.
And for my bonus action, I will Hunter's Mark.
Okay, very well.
So how far does that get me?
That gets you in 30 feet closer. You are on the same height level of the dragon because it flew already. So you would be some 25, 35 feet away from it. Roughly.
Okay, so I can make it next round with the action, with the movement and bonus action dash.
Yep, you can.
Sounds good.
Christopher, you're up. What are you doing?
How much do I know about ballistas? Would I be able to reload it and fire within this
Nope.
turn?
A full
No.
action to employ the ballista again.
Right. I don't have the ability to do that, so I'll go ahead and I don't have the longbow that I got last session equipped. Or it's not in my inventory, but I'm going to Zephyr Strike and go ahead and try to attack him with that. To get advantage.
Sorry, what are you doing that you don't have on your inventory?
I got a longbow from Martin Saltwell last session.
I can add that. It saw it. I thought
Okay.
I did add that. D&D Beyond items. Longbow. Longbow. Add it.
Alright,
Now
perfect.
You need arrows. Did you guys get magical arrows in the end? I don't remember.
Yeah, we did. We got some.
I do believe we did get a quiver from the dwarves.
Okay.
The quiver of
Of
arrows.
quiver or
adamantine
two?
arrows.
I think we did a crossbow bolt, and I think we did.
Oh, so okay. Boats and the arrows. Very well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of each.
There you go.
Yeah.
20 arrows. The ammunition is magical, the bow is not, so it penetrates anyway because of the arrows. So
Well,
hits for sure.
That sucks. The adamantine feature of the arrow do anything special?
You see that
or...
it pierces to the carcass of the plate, but that's truly all about it.
All right, and then I'm sorry. I also need to roll a 1d6 for infused strikes from my Drake, which is acid because I did summon him as acid.
So,
I don't know if that
just
does anything
clarification,
additional.
has to be 30 feet from you to add the damage. That's it, right? Not from
Yes.
the enemy. Okay.
Yeah. I need to be 30 feet when I make the attack. So then also 1d8 for Zephyr Strike. Let me remove that spell slot. I'm sorry that I didn't use that. Does the acid do anything additional, or is it just still the 1d6
On the
for the
plate,
regular? No. Okay.
By
I
the
thought he
way,
was-
do you have more than one acid flask?
No, I
Oh,
use
okay.
infused strike
Infusion
from
strike. Okay.
infused strike.
On
Yeah.
the plate, no. On the plate itself, no additionals.
Okay. Then other than that, I'll just move back to cover, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Flint.
Seeing as how my Dispel Magic did not work, I am going to use Scorching Ray, 3rd level. Actually, let's see. No, that's all I get. Okay. Scorching Ray, level 3. Let's freaking go. Right.
You got it. You got this. Do better than me.
That probably does not hit.
Don't hit the
Does
cemetery.
not.
All right, there's one. Oh, come on. Boy. That's 2. Do not consume the spell slot. All right, there's 3. Jeez. Oh my god. Fantastic. And then let's do it one more time. Cast spell. Please hit. Please hit. Come on. Hey, here we go. That hits, I assume?
It does. 100%.
Okay. All right. Oh, and then I get another D8 because it's I get my enhanced bond. So I'm gonna roll another D8 here.
Okay. 9 total.
9 total. Oh. And then how far is he above us now? Because is he within 60 feet?
30 above, and distance-wise from you, some more 20, so 50 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna have my Wildfire Spirit attack with his flaming bullet.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Of course, the 26. Why wouldn't he?
19 for sure. 19
Yeah,
on the
okay.
die hits.
Oh God, look at that.
10 damage, nice.
Jeez, why can't I do that? And I will just move my movement speed further across the wall. So like right there, I guess.
Okay.
And that is my turn. Way to go, bear! Woo!
Noir.
How far away is it from me approximately?
Plus 30 descending, 140, 150.
Can I gesture Meros to like bring me closer to the dragon.
He will on his turn.
Alright, I guess with that, I think I can only hold my action. I can't hold a bonus action too, can I? Because it's out of range. Dang. Okay, yeah.
You will hold your action to do what?
So when I'm in range, again with my crossbow, so I don't have to hit with disadvantage, I will shoot it again.
Okay, very well.
And that is it.
My arrows moves 50 feet in descending motion.
Oh, hey man, Storm and Fury throws up in his mouth again. Thanks for skipping his turn. Man.
Take your shot. It's 100 feet away now, so.
Well,
Yes!
There you go. Nice spot shot.
and does that double the damage on my Hexblade
Nope.
curse too? So that's still +3.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm gonna yell at him too. It doesn't have to be this way.
And you see that he says, "It does." And
Says who? Says who? Says you?
and it's gonna dash towards the towns. Boom.
I bet you run away from us.
And he recovers his 30. Sir Sigmund.
Dude, I just did all that damage.
You are on top of the dragon after using your move and your bonus action. What are you doing?
I am casting Booming Blade.
Go
Get
for
'em.
it.
All right, let me just figure out where the heck to put it, or to click it. All right, I think that does it.
+2 short sword? Hell yeah.
All right, does that hit?
That does for sure. Remember, you are targeting. Okay, just roll the damage. Odd, why did not show up?
Yeah, and then I also have. Hold on, new character. So I got the Hunter's Mark, right?
Mm-hmm. That's one extra 1d6. If you actually do Hunter's Mark, and I'm not sure why I did not roll the damage, but it should apply the effect, so each time you hit it automatically sums up. There we go. Yeah, the effect is ongoing, so maybe next time you hit, everything will sum up altogether.
Okay, I don't know
Do
why it's
the
not-
1d6 manually there. Click on the d6 down the bottom, below the chat description, and click on roll. Did you find it?
Yeah, but it keeps screwing up when I'm trying to click it.
Try pressing F11 to maximize the screen. Maybe that will help.
Okay, yeah, no, I got it. And then I also have, hold on, the what is it, the Colossus Slayer or whatever, or the one that adds
Colossus
1d8.
1d8 when the creature is already damaged. Go for it.
Yeah, I assume it's damaged, right?
Yes, for sure.
Good. Are you mostly a ranger or are you mostly a rogue?
Half currently.
I'm all mixed up.
Mhm.
Still
right,
trying to
if
figure that one out, all right?
Yeah, and if it moves, I get my booming blade damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That ends my turn. Thank you.
Christopher Robin, your turn. What are you doing? You still have 3 ballistas that are loaded, and they can go up to 400 feet away. They just don't have the adamantium bows, so boats.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, I forgot one thing. Because of my rakish audacity, I still get sneak attack even though no one's near me.
Okay, roll that.
There we go. Now I'm done. My bad.
Okay. Your turn.
No, dude, that's great.
It's now 10:34 p.m. and I just now got my food.
Damn.
That's sad for you, man.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Would I be able to cast Booming Blade on a ballista strike in order
Nope.
to make it magical?
Nope.
No. All right. Well, then I guess I'm just gonna just shoot it with that because I don't have anything else that would be within range. So I take one of the ballistas, aim it, and fire.
And that 9 plus 2 because you don't have proficiency. Do you have proficiency on heavy crossbows?
I do.
Okay. 10 that's plus 3 for a total of 13 misses.
Okay.
You see that the ballista bolt flings towards the dragon and shoot one of the houses on the city. Bow. Making
Dang.
damage.
Douche.
Yeah. No, I have proficiency in all martial and simple weapons. So
Okay. Flint, your turn. It's some good 300, I believe, 200
yeah.
feet away from you right now.
Completely out of range. Yeah. Well, can I see what direction it's heading in, or is it just gonna be? Is it like? Is it gonna be like?
how did it move 300 feet in a single turn?
It can.
Is it going towards like the middle of the town, or is it going to the like the opposite of us, to the north? Look.
On the current moment, apparently it's just focusing the middle of the town, something like that.
Okay. Are there any ballistas near me, or is it just
No,
in the guard
just
tower?
on the tower.
Okay. I guess I can make my way back to.
I forgot two things actually.
Y'all, my order is still wrong.
Damn, that sucks.
Really?
Yes.
So that would
So-
be.
Get your money back and eat what they gave you.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna tell them they owe me food at this point, cause
Yeah,
like,
like
I don't
at
have
this
gas all
point,
the way
yeah,
to
just
Geneva across town
give your
yet.
money back and it's done.
Yeah, like this is ridiculous.
So 32 divided by half, 16 for the bowsmen on the walls. There you go. Continue your turn, Flint.
Yeah. So I just moved back towards my fire spirit, and then I'm just gonna mosey on back to the tower where Christopher and Moros is, and try to come up with a game plan and how we're gonna attack this dragon when it's in the middle.
Hey, I have to go deal with this. Grim, you pretty much know what I'm gonna do, right? Like,
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry about this. I did not expect this bullshit.
Okay. Very well. Noir will wait her turn to arrive on the wall and will jump out of the broom towards the wall as soon as my other turns goes. And we'll wait for what you guys will do. Maros will ask the broom to come over, and I don't think he have anything really because he doesn't have Eldritch Spear, so yeah, nothing he can do really. No potions, no nothing, so he awaits. Let's see what the Shardolian Dragon does. God damn it, give me my breath. Okay. You attacked it, so it does notice you. It's gonna lean over its head behind its back and gonna try to bite you.
Oh
Sigmund.
boy.
Okay.
Why I don't
Hey.
have a biting here? Why a dragon doesn't have a bite attack? This doesn't make any
Oof.
fucking sense.
Because he's a shitty dragon. That's why.
He's
Because
a
he's
construct.
terrible copy of a truly majestic creature who doesn't know how to use his shit. That's his issue.
Okay,
I agree with Christopher.
point taking off all of your hatred on your heart for it. All right. So 2d6 for the claw, 2d10 for the tail. I'm gonna make it 2d8. So 20 plus what he's hit 14, plus 11.
I have faith in you, Sir Sigmund. You
Of
can
course
do
I
it.
You see that he leans his head over to you and then bite the side of your belly. You see that almost all of your left arm and the side of your belly are bite by it, and that will be 2d8 plus 7.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
20.
Ouch.
20? Oh my god.
Oof.
I'm still up,
And
but
he
very
says,
badly hurt.
"Flee, little mouse, before I eat you."
Boy.
Oh, for the con save. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Concentration.
And
Nice.
you are level 6, right? So that will be an extra d8 when he moves.
2d8.
2d8, yeah. 2d8.
All right, thank you.
And he recovers 30.
Damn.
That like erased all
Nope,
the damage I
that's
did.
40. Fucking hell.
I like
Great.
that. That looks good. No. Go back to the last one.
Alright. Before we proceed on further with this, you guys see that the denizens of 10 towns begin to organize on the streets to lay arrows as the dragon passes. But since they were mostly on the walls now, they're gonna take a turn preparing. Before I do Sigmund turn, what art that you guys are thinking on doing? As you can see, the creature flies very fast, so...
Mm-hmm.
I berate the dwarves who were supposed to be on this wall for not doing shit.
I mean, they are doing things. The dragon took 32 damage, so...
Well, they didn't do enough. Like, I don't know what they were doing. They need to do better next time. These short little fucks.
Okay.
Hey, watch your words. Man, yeah, we can't really do too much.
Well, I feel like we need to move towards center of town because we know that it's going to try to destroy the town.
Yeah.
So we need to move somewhere where we'll be in its path,
Yes.
like multiple times, and we need to try to take it down. I mean,
Yes. I agree.
either Renderal might be something, might have something for this in order to help us. Or the House of the Triad may have something that can help us with this as far as trying to get it to land. Renderal is certainly closer. So stopping in there and being like, hey, you got something that will not let things fly?
Yeah, we could try that.
He has a few
Sounds so good.
things for sure.
I feel like that would be our best bet. So let's no one stay too close together, but no one get too spread apart. And let's move to the Emporium.
I agree with that. Sounds like a good plan.
It's more centrally located, and yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Sigmund, you're not here, but best of luck to you, bud.
I know.
Best of luck to you,
Oh
man.
man,
I'm gonna die.
you are in a shitty spot right now, brother. You gotta say
yeah.
He lived like he it was his every day was his last.
Yeah. Seemed like.
Go for it, bro.
All right, we're gonna do this. I've got a plan. It's not a good one, but I have a plan. All right, booming blade for my action.
Okay.
Let me cast that again.
Mm-hmm.
Deal.
I'm assuming that hits. If it doesn't, that's fine.
Does for sure.
Okay. Does that already have the D8 for Colossus Slayer and
No,
the?
that effect you have to roll manually. I don't have an effect for that. I'm going.
No problem. So here's Hunter's Mark. Or I guess I should say, does it have Hunter's Mark?
No, you don't because that dropped, I believe. No, you.
No, he
succeeded.
succeeded on the save.
Yep. So there's Hunter's Mark. This is sneak attack.
Whole number one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's marked. It's
Yeah.
marked.
It's a good sneak attack, and here's Colossus Slayer.
Yo.
Piercing 1d8 damage. Yeah, it did not.
11 on a 2d6. That's great. No.
Let me ask you a question. How are you rolling the damage?
How am I rolling the
Yeah.
damage? I'm clicking the stuff on the bottom there. Those little dice on the bottom.
Okay, no, I mean your attack. How are you rolling your attack?
He doesn't have the target.
He
Oh,
does. He
targeted.
does. He have the target on the creature. I can see the targeting.
I'm rolling the attack by clicking the booming blade inside the cantrip inside the spell book.
Okay. And are you clicking on the black die there? Standard roll? How are you doing it?
Standard roll.
Okay.
I
when-
assumed I did not have advantage or anything, so I just did standard.
Yeah, that is correct. When you can, if you can, try like by clicking on the black die instead of standard roll. I think that's why it's not recognizing your hit on the creature. That's why Hunter's Mark's not in it yet. Just to ease up on you, if you prefer.
Black die.
Yeah.
All right,
A
I'm
black
not sure
die
if that
pops
is.
in when you hover your mouse over there.
Okay. All right. Now for my bonus action, I'm going to use my 2-weapon fighting and
Okay.
attack with my other sword.
Try that
So
on the
let
sword.
me
then.
freaking find it.
Will be
As
the
you
short
mantle this
sword of
dragon,
Maiden, right?
stab it in the back. Love it.
Stop it, swing off. Man, why couldn't I get rolls like that?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Jesus.
And there's
I don't
there's
want
my,
rolls like that, though.
yeah, and there's my 2-weapon fighting. So that's my action
No,
bonus
you
action.
still get the D6. You still get Hunter's Mark.
Oh, that's right. Thanks, man.
Yeah. It's 12. It's for each strike. So
There's my hunter's mark, and
Hey,
for my
man, it's something.
movement, I'm gonna jump.
okay.
Oh boy. And
Well,
And I
only
understand-
30 feet. It's not
50
too
feet up,
bad.
yeah, so you can roll this well. Are you gonna just jump to the rope, or are you gonna jump on like
Ooh, slide down
jump
the
of fate?
rope.
Yeah, I'll jump because I assume I still have like the rope wrapped
Yeah.
around my at least one wrist,
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna jump and kind of slide down for, say 10 feet, so I'm dangling under it to try to be out of the way of the claws and all that stuff. And that's
Okay.
where I'll end my turn. If you need me to roll acrobatics, totally happy to do so.
Please do.
Yeah, that's sick.
Because it's gonna try to bite you, so I'm gonna check for disadvantage on this. As you lean
Oof.
over.
oof,
11. No
It
disadvantage.
is what it is.
So,
oof.
Who gets opportunity attacks?
No, I don't.
Use his reaction. Kill him.
Well, remember, I have rakish audacity, so I don't get opportunity attacks.
oh yeah, the thing from bro.
And fancy footwork. Yeah, sorry.
Fancy footwork.
The creature
Yeah.
cannot make opportunity attacks against you
Okay.
with my fancy footwork. If I make melee attacks against the creature, and I did.
You did.
Nice. Very nice.
All right, Christopher Robin, it's your turn.
I don't know. You tell me. I'm heading towards Renderall's Emporium to beg him to give us something to make this dragon land
Okay.
and not destroy this
So,
city
The
completely.
wall tower is 25 feet. You would reach with your movement down below. Then what are you doing? You dashing or?
Yeah, I'm a dash. But I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna head more right behind that house there because I'm gonna try to move in and a little bit protection. So I'm gonna head the house to the right, and then
Here?
move up. Yeah, and
Okay.
then yeah, I'm gonna move up side streets and such because I don't want to be obviously within its
Without
location.
cover. Sure.
Yeah.
Flint, you're up. Very
How
far
high?
away, so.
How high is the wall? You said.
Where you are, 25.
With 25. Okay. Dang. Yeah. So I'll just how far? I'll just move. I'll do like a dash action to get to the tower and make my way down if I can. If I can do
Yeah, you
that.
can reach the tower this turn, but that's about it.
All right. Yeah. I'll reach the tower then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noir is on the phone, so she will. Since Myers needs his broom.
Yeah, she already gave it back.
And 6 feet. Boom. Stormy Fury.
It throws
Oh,
up in his
sorry.
mouth and,
I
and
forgot. He
moves,
doesn't
moves
get
with
an
me.
action.
Well, actually, he moves 20 feet in front of where I'm going, so he moves around the building and looks.
Okay. And he's gonna, with the broom, move. He's 50.
Can I put my fire spirit on the broom with him?
No? It's a-
Dang it. I thought I'd try,
Alright.
Take my fire spirit with you.
Radiant Breath. Let's put Waste to the Towns.
Alright, would we like to hear the stunning conclusion of the saga of my food?
He gave you your money
for it.
back.
Hold on 1 second. I'm getting yelled at.
If they didn't give you your money back, give me their phone number and I will call them. That's ridiculous. You should 100% get your money back. If not, also get like a $10 gift card or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see that the dragon begin laying waste with its radiant rash down the towns. Brah! Killing 2d8 plus 4 denizens.
Anyway,
16.
Damn.
So what happened is that they're just gonna give me free food tomorrow.
There you go.
That works.
Yeah.
They should also give you free food today, though.
Yeah, I get a keep, whatever was fucked up. But hear me out, right? This is my normal Thursday order. I have done this, for the past couple months. This is the first time I've had a problem with them. So out of everything, I think I'm just really disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel ya.
I'm not even angry with them because it's customer service, but, I'm just disappointed. If I'm doing this for the past several months, every Thursday do the same thing. Then,
Yo, that dragon needs to take damage for moving.
That's right, it does. Booming blade.
It does. 6.
Has Mr.
Every
Jaeger
little
been
bit
giving
helps.
everyone else an attitude?
Yeah.
Okay. That's correct. You still are tangled with the rope on it. So, Sigmund, what are you doing? You're
I'm
free.
using my movement to get back up on the rope.
Okay. Very well.
I'm going to cast Booming Blade again.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you this, you are very fucking brave.
I don't think 12 hits.
Doesn't.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have rolled. I'm sorry.
No.
Damn.
I know. It is what it is. So 12 doesn't hit, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And for my bonus action, because I'm assuming it took all my movement to get back up,
Mm-hmm.
I will dash back down and dangle about 10 or so feet just so that I can get back up with the movement.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Christopher. Do your movement.
I'm
right?
still just moving towards the action, bonus action. I'm gonna dash, or no, action, dash, movement, and then
Okay.
that will be it.
Yeah, I'll do move down a tower and then dash.
Okay.
Where do I want to dash?
So should take you and the fire spirit close to Meros.
Yep, that works.
You can play. No.
I haven't eaten since 2. It is now 11. Hi,
Oof.
sorry. Yeah, so I'm very far away from. Okay.
And you're flying.
Wait, what happened? Why am I flying?
You're flying because I cast flying on you.
Did Noir cast fly on herself? Is it one of her spells?
Yep.
It's her spell.
Yep.
Okay. Why did I lose my broomstick?
Because my arrows needed that, so.
Oh, we can stand on
Myros
it
is
together.
flying too.
Okay. Well, I guess
Mhm.
it's very far away. What's the plan? Sorry.
We're moving towards the Emporium
Why?
to beg him to give us something to make this dragon land so that we can kill it.
if he has
Oh.
something.
If he has it. Also, it's centrally located in town. It just seems like a good place to
Yeah.
go
that-
to at first. And
That or the
Okay, yeah,
town hall.
Noir will go do that then. I guess move me however far. My action dash would also move me, since I do believe that flying gives you 60-foot speed.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be 120 feet with my action dash. And if it's been more than a minute, my Hexblade curse has worn off.
Nope, still not.
Okay.
Yeah. Only a couple rounds.
Okay. But that is it from me.
Okay.
Wait. Is it? Wait, never mind. I used my action to dash. I forgot.
Yep.
When I was using my crossbow, I should have had another hit, but I forgot it again. My bad. I'm not gonna go back and remind myself of that. I just need to put a note on my screen. Can't hit twice.
Okay.
yeah, no, you need to take reference of that.
I keep forgetting. Okay, I never get far into a campaign where I can hit 2 hits.
I never get far
okay?
enough to actually be able to. Yeah, no, story of my
And
life.
I also have been dealing with my food being wrong since 9 o'clock. So
Oof.
thanks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
no good.
Yeah.
No, I forgot. I can attack twice too. I should have remembered that with my longbow attack. I need to.
Oh wait, you forgot too?
I did also forget.
Oh,
When I hit him with my longbow, I could have attacked twice. Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, here it comes.
Charlatan dragon sway its tail towards the direction where the rogue is. Boom! And slaps him on the side. And he begins to free fall towards the floor.
Ouchies.
Yep, that will be one failure on the end of the round when he reaches there.
Yeah, that I think is going to probably kill me because I only had 4 hit points left,
Yeah, you.
or at least unconscious.
Yeah, you're
will
definitely
be
unconscious.
for sure. Depends
Oh, yeah.
now on if people reaching enough time to you should give you a potion.
You tie this rope to your hands, and now you're just a dead body just flying behind the dragon.
Oh no, he
It
had
was-
100%
it was only
fall.
wrapped.
He had 100%.
It was only wrapped. It was only.
It was
wrapped.
only wrapped. Okay.
He had 100% falls, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of you just being
Yeah.
a dead
He's
body,
just- he's just
flapping in the
dangling.
wind behind.
He's just dead weight on the dragon, just
Floating in the wind.
floating in the wind. That'd be
The
hilarious.
denizens shoot towards the dragon, and he regenerates.
There's stupid
Dude,
regeneration.
no one's attacking him at this point.
He is.
Like,
There's
no-
4 to 6 there. They are throwing arrows at him.
Oh, okay. So that is damage. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Ooh, that's not good.
That has been rolling since turn 1, so.
Ouch.
Ouch. Indeed.
Yeah, that's not good.
You are in a bad spot. Christopher, your turn. What are you doing?
That's
it's just
300
moving,
feet.
action, dashing.
Yeah.
I have.
Is Marcus Sotwell or the speaker doing anything?
The speaker,
they're
100% not.
46
Marcus
damage.
12 for sure. He's organizing the troops.
Actually, you know what? I have disadvantage with my longbow,
You do.
so I'll go ahead and shoot him twice at disadvantage with my longbow.
Go for it. On you we trust.
Pew pew pew.
Pew 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 indeed.
Ooch.
I'm not gonna dash. I will just move. All right. So first attack misses.
Oh.
Second attack hits.
That will hit.
Nice.
8, and then also plus my infused strike. Hell yeah, max damage all over the place.
There you go.
Very
nice
nice.
call.
Very nice.
And then that will be my turn.
Okay.
Did you move me? Because I didn't move me.
No, I did not. Let's see. 30 feet, right? So basically.
Yeah.
where
Did
my
you already
moves
fix the
are.
scaling so I can move myself, or?
What do you mean about the scaling? Yeah, the scaling is fixed. It's 25 feet each square, basically. So.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I was just telling you what I wanted to do. I didn't realize the scaling was fixed. I'll measure it out and move myself next time.
Sure. Flint, go for it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna action dash and go. What is it, like a church?
Yeah,
Yeah, go
over
like
here
right-
is the church.
Yeah, I just go like in front of the church, and that's my turn.
Okay. Noir, you see one of your friends falling over from the dragon. What is that you were doing?
I'm gonna go continue my 120-foot dash towards them.
Okay. Do your movement.
Oh, is it this? This?
Should right next to the crossway. Yeah.
Yeah,
150-ish.
You gotta make one save, but
One save.
have-
I think it's
oh,
two.
you have to.
He has to.
Yeah.
It's already
He's,
Two
he's,
strikes.
he's failed one. Wait, you failed two?
no the fall.
Default.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So
I
you
trust
got
him.
got 2 strikes.
All right.
You got to make
Want
this.
me to roll
this one.
now?
No.
Sending guidance.
Sending guidance, indeed.
Oh.
By the way, you have.
It's not his turn.
advantage.
It's not his turn. That doesn't
Yeah,
count.
it's
That
not
doesn't
his
count. It's not his turn.
And he would
Oh,
have
okay.
advantage, so
I would have advantage. Why?
he would.
Yep, inspiration.
Oh.
Inspiration.
Okay. Well, because I
Because the
rolled
DM
out a
said so,
turn,
don't
I'll
question it.
just roll once when it comes my turn.
No.
Sorry about
Take his
No, no,
kindness.
no, no,
Hold
no.
on.
No,
Yeah.
no,
You
no,
take
no,
his
no.
kindness here.
You messed up and you rolled just a random dice. You know, when I play D&D in person, I roll dice just randomly all the time. You
Yeah,
know?
you gotta get those
So
bad
that
rolls
doesn't
out of the
count.
way, right?
All right, you tell me when to roll then. Sorry about that.
Oh my god. Dude, I am not rolling so hot, man.
Okay.
Did
Give
Mayorus
me
do
my
anything?
breath. He is Russian.
Actually, he action dashed up forward.
You guys are just flying way in front of me.
It's like, bring me with you.
Hey, take me.
All right. You know what? It's gonna descend to floor level.
We're
And
not anywhere near it.
It's gonna begin doing attacks, and then gonna roll. Let's see. So the breath is 2d8 plus 4 because it's the area. So it's gonna kill. Let's say 1d4.
I'm literally never gonna get to it.
Nope.
1d4 plus 1 bear swing. Let's go for it. Okay. Its tail swipes over the place, bringing earth earth and gravel along where it passes, killing some of the soldiers and then clawing it around and biting some people. It's causing a lot of ruckus in there. And then let's add up the lading here, since you guys do need reinforcements.
My question is, why aren't these ballistas hitting it more? If they're just hitting, just
Okay. Oh, Shack's first. Okay, that does change things. Very well.
Looks like only 2 ballistas are within range if it's 400.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. No, just
yeah,
the 2
no,
ballista.
that one's out. Yeah.
Just the Northgate ballistas.
You see that something approaches you, Sir Sigmund, and throwing a potion on your throat. Wakes up. You see what seems to be pinkish paled woman, about the age of 16 to 70 years old. She does that and she disappears in front of you.
Hold on. I disagree with this. Do I see her? Because I
Nope.
like.
Your turn, Sigmund. You're down the floor. What are you doing?
Yeah,
I
you're
stand,
flying
I
too,
stand
though.
up. I
Pretty
pick
far
up my weapons and get them ready. And how far away is the dragon?
From you,
Dust
I
yourself
believe,
off.
100
Nobody saw that.
something. Yeah, 120. You can dash there and steal it. No, you can't attack this turn.
Yeah, so I believe standing up was half my movement, right? So that's 15. So I'll use my action and my bonus action to dash. So that gets me to 75 feet. So wherever 75 feet is.
Yeah, right inside the
You
market.
can see the dragon laying waste down the market square, hitting around and doing that sort of thing.
I would, of course, dash behind some sort of cover if possible.
You prefer a stall or a house? Because you can be there if you prefer.
I prefer something more stable, like a house.
Very well.
The sturdiest option, please.
Christopher Robin, your turn.
Now that he's landed on the ground, I would imagine I wouldn't have line of sight on him. So, action, bonus action, move up 60 feet. And that is it.
Okay. Flint.
And then yeah, I'm right behind Christopher. It should be.
Come on, bud.
You can do
Shit,
it,
I
bro.
think that's 60. Yeah,
Wait,
that's
wait,
60.
I have a question. How did I see my friend on the ground but not somebody like unstealth and pick them up with a potion and then vanish?
Because they're that stealthy.
Stealthy. I mean, she does have that cloak, right?
Yeah, but she unstealth to stand over you. And I would be trying to run at you. I still want to know how this works.
I mean, that's
Is
pretty
it
far
sticky?
away yet.
He
You're
did
100
say that I saw you on the ground.
Yep.
So therefore, if she was standing over you
Mhm.
and I was looking in your direction to run over, I would see her standing
I
over
have
you.
a question. Would you look down below after seeing his body on waste and the dragon begin to cause ruckus on the market square?
Yeah, that's my friend, Fuck Jaeger. He's having a tantrum over there.
Still focused on the friend to heal.
Yeah,
Love
that's
it.
my friend. Jaeger's throwing a temper tantrum.
Okay. Will it make any difference if you see her?
I know that she can go invisible with a cloak, so yes.
Very well, then. Very well. Okay, you did see her before she went invisible.
Alright, well. Anyway, I'll go back to being quiet and eating my food. Look, you try eating like once a day, it's not fun.
Yeah, you should.
How many
get
times do you
yourself
think
more-
I eat?
more
I've
diet
eaten
on.
once today. Like I didn't actually
ate,
eat dinner.
like,
I said that I needed to get home and eat dinner, but I ate a couple bites of eggs. Like I ate like
I had
maybe
a
8 eggs.
Lunchable at 2 o'clock. Like, just the one where it's like ham, cheese, and then crackers. That was it. That was at 2
I
o'clock.
had
It is now
a
11:12.
Big Zack snack, which is 3
Yeah.
tenders and some
That's
fries
more
and a
than
drink.
a Lunchable. You're fine.
Yeah, no, that's what I've eaten today. That and like a couple bites of
Okay.
eggs.
So
like,
what
I
do you
get
do
it.
with the information that she appeared, threw a potion down at Sigmund's throat, and disappeared? What is that you want to
We
do?
will
Noel?
find out on my next turn.
Okay, and it's about now since Flint is finished moving, I believe, right?
Yeah, I'm running right behind
Yeah.
Christopher.
Okay, your
so
turn.
I'm gonna dash and yell, "Bree!" You just flat out dash and yell, "Bree, where are you? Don't go near him! You're just throwing a temper tantrum. He will hurt you." You know, screaming at the top of my lungs for her to come back here.
Okay.
But that's it. Because I'm not close enough for anything.
Very well. My arrows will move his 100 feet forward and still can't shoot the fucking dragon. So give me a breath. Give me a breath. Fucking hell. God
Yes.
damn it.
Yes.
No breath for you. No breath.
No breath. No breath.
Alright, it's gonna continue doing the ruckus down middle of the town. And why are we rolling private rolls every time I use the fucking dragon's turn?
Well, no, I'm trying to get rid of my bad luck. I keep rolling low. I just gotta, I rolled a 5 just now.
Oh my god.
I love
You
it.
guys
I love
are amazing. Okay. So it queues in the market square, about 30 people, and then it begins to fly up 60 feet in the sky.
30 people in the market square. Why aren't these people at home?
Cowering.
They're
What has
homeless.
happened? They're homeless. Yeah, 30 homeless people. Okay, well, I'm not that worried about it. All right,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I mean, Green Shander has around 4,000 people, and that's it. So that's a lot of people.
It is.
All right.
I mean, 30 out of 4,000. I mean, like percentage wise, I mean, it's not even 1%.
Okay. Will she strike the dragon? Is the question.
Yeah, well, I'm yelling at her.
I know you are. Does she care enough, though?
Hopefully.
She will happen to the people in the town.
Bro, if my
That's her
friend
turn.
dies, there's gonna be some murder.
Sir Sigmund, your turn. What are you doing?
Well, I guess it's how far away from me now? 80
Yeah.
90 feet.
Yeah.
And now it's back up in the air
plus up.
60 feet.
Yeah, plus up. So
I'm going to.
Dolph.
Shit.
The fuck was that?
I don't know what I'm going to do.
I mean, you can throw another grappling hook at it.
I don't have another. I only had one. So, and it's dangling too high for me. So I'm going to dash right over to, say, there-ish, somewhere around there.
Okay. Very well. You see, as you reach down the market square, there seems to be a lot of that. Oh, I moved and you moved. Dead bodies down
Sorry.
there. And there are soldiers, tribal warriors, most citizens as well, as they were running around the market square. And it's a very chaotic and sad scene. There's a lot of dead people.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible. Okay. Well, you said 60 feet. I'm going to throw a dagger at it.
Okay, go for it.
I don't think I get any sort of. I think my sneak attack for rakish audacity, I got to be within 5 feet. I'm not, but that's what I'm gonna do.
Sure. Remember that since it's it's beyond 20. I believe it's beyond 20. Would be a disadvantage.
Sure.
Yeah, beyond 20, so disadvantage.
Not a problem. Let me just find the thing. Here we go. $17, does that hit?
Does exactly his AC.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's gotta be his AC. Nice.
7 points of damage, and then for my 2-weapon fighting, I throw my second dagger.
Okay, go for it.
Oof.
That doesn't hit.
Nope.
That is my turn.
Okay.
Next round, I'll look for daggers amongst the dead.
Okay, you find a lot of them. Don't worry. Christopher Robin, your turn. What are you doing?
He's flying. Shoot him with your bow.
He's back flying up in the air again.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like I'm missing out from doing efficient things by attacking him with disadvantage, but no, I'll do that anyways. I will. Where's 30 feet at? I'll move up 30 feet. Go ahead and take my 2 disadvantage longbow strikes at him, and then also as point of order, I feel like the townsfolk should be trying to attack him more if they have the ability to.
They are shooting like.
I mean, throw
46.
rocks and like throw
rocks at a dragon. You can't
whatever.
be serious
Yeah,
about
whatever,
this.
dude. You attack me with the dragon. You want to see if I throw a rock at you?
You can't be serious about this, Chris. Come on, think on it, man. They are
I mean,
terrified
I'm
denizens.
just saying,
They are
like,
terrified
yeah, the
denizens.
townsfolk would be doing something. All right, so both attacks hit, normal attack. So 14, 25 damage. That will be my turn.
Okay. Oh, yeah, both are magical. So, all right. Move your 30
Yeah, I'm
there.
still using those arrows.
Move your 30 there.
I already did, I believe.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Yes.
Oh.
I mean, I'll move again if you want
Yeah.
me to, but like, you know.
I didn't see Christopher move. I'm kind of
Yeah, man. I don't think I'm moved yet. I mean, I'll move further. No, I already moved. That's the end of my turn. I almost still got enough damage to
Thanks.
negate its healing factor, though. So, someone just help me out a little bit, and we'll end up positive on this turn.
Right.
I don't know if it took damage though. Its health didn't go down?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I'm just sprinting to the Emporium.
Did its health? Did I miss that?
I mean, I think after every turn it regenerates, so I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay.
So I action dash to the corner here, and
I
that's my
believe
turn.
so. Okay. Very well. Noir.
Do I see my friend being a dumbass?
You do. You see that she's uncloaked, trying to help all the denizens.
My god. Noir is going to run right up next to her, still 30 feet in the air probably, and just yell down at her. Did you not hear me? Why are you here? It's going to kill you.
You see that she looks up and say, "What are you doing here?"
Fighting a dragon!
Well, you fight the dragon and gonna save the people.
Aren't you supposed to be in the Underdark?
I delayed my travel. Now focus on your thing. Let me focus on mine.
We're going to have a serious talk at the end of this. I just hope you know that. You better not go disappear.
You see she keeps quiet.
Hello? Is that a yes? I'm going to disappear, or a?
Oh,
Okay.
she is going to disappear. Okay, I did not get that. 69. True.
Yeah, I mean, I use my action to dash. So
Okay.
yeah, she's just very, absolutely flabbergasted at Brie just not listening to her.
I mean, she is the daughter of a hero, so she does dumb shit. My arrows will.
That is true.
She probably just sees her friend floating up there with that heavy crossbow already like loaded, just like what the fuck.
Alright, the Chardalian dragon. Let's see. It's a fucking line, so. Um.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. We are. How long we are in the session? We are 2 hours. Do you guys want to do a break after this round?
No.
I mean, like two more, 3 more rounds, maybe.
3
Sure, I'll
more
have to pee then,
rounds
but
will be the
I'm
end of the
good now.
session, most likely.
Yeah, we can be more efficient than that. I have faith in us.
All right. As the dragon flies over, it's gonna ignore Noir and go towards Meros and say, "Flee, little mouse, before I end you."
Is it still ignoring me?
The dragon, yes, 100%.
No.
This just makes him. This just makes her look absolutely suspicious. I hope you know that.
And it say, "Pray out to your gods, constructs."
Ow.
Oh boy!
Well. Yeah, and I hit the ground next to her.
Boy, that was a series of events.
Yeah, and she's gonna look up at him and go, "First of all, you said I would at least be the last living thing here to tell your story. Stop being a liar!" What are you? Death and destruction, or are you a big liar and throwing a temper tantrum? Absolutely not afraid of this dragon. So do you want no one to be able to recall your story, or are you going to cry? Because someone said some mean words to you.
And you see that the dragon horse alongside the towns. Roar! And he says to you, "Flee before death comes at you." And again, the soldiers will move in range and shoot bows. And I'm still not using the denizens of the town to attack. No matter what you guys say, just keep complaining all you want. It's not
By
happening.
the way,
Oh,
guess
I'm a complain. Don't worry about it. Like, if you know anything about me, I'm a complain.
Alright, well, I guess Bree would actually see that Noir, when she gets clawed by the dragon, is indeed just not bleeding. It's just like stuffing and dark magic pretty much leaking out of her. And she's just sitting there holding whatever wound it is like it's normal. So, whatever Bree's reaction to that is, yeah.
Are the 2 blisses up north doing their attacks, or are you just like grouping them in like a separate as a whole?
Because I feel like that. Yeah, that's a good point.
That is a good point. It is within range to attack at disadvantage.
Yeah, it's
it
just
can
the two
shoot up
in
to
the
a
north.
mile, so the ones
I mean,
there,
yeah.
the ones there can shoot up to a mile. So sure, I will. It has been on the market square for what now? 3 rounds. I'm gonna shoot two coming from your direction. Should be 8, making 16 d20s. Plus the shitty +3 from the tribal warriors. So let's see what gets.
114. Yes.
16 misses. 16 misses. 9 misses. 9 misses. That misses. That misses as well. That misses as well. I got 1 hit with a ballista. If that's what you guys want so much. That's why
It is what I want so much.
Shooting.
Yes,
That's
that
why
is
I
what
had
I
not
want.
been shooting with it. But sure, you guys, they waste all the adamantine arrows that were loaded on the ballista.
No, why aren't they shooting regular
There we go.
arrows? They
Yeah.
should save their adamantine arrows until it's closer. Just shoot regular. There's 4 each.
damage. There we go. 24 damage. For all those attacks. So. And what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? The dragon attacked, so it's its turn. Noir, acrobatics for me, please.
Why? What did I do now? What did I do now? Oh god. Am I dead? Did I break my ankles?
No, you foul, and you take half that. 5
Okay.
from a 30-foot fall.
Okay, I'll fix my HP. Go. It was at 40, so -5. Yeah. She's just gonna look at Bree and go, "Don't worry, everyone is normal here." Just ignoring the fact that she's fucking just like dull. She don't know better.
You see that she looks over to you as you're falling. She catch you on midair, and then she hover over us. The both of you are flying on towards the ground. What can we do to take the beast down?
English? I didn't understand that.
What can we do to take the beast down? It's what she asked you.
Oh. I believe we got the shatter magic off on its heart. You need to shoot it with acid. It's in its chest. Should be broken.
Is this chest open? Because all of my infused strikes have been acid. I don't know if I've been hidden in the chest. I feel like that's the last 2 strikes that I did were high enough roll. If I get to do extra acid damage, I should be able to do that.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, to open the hole, it has to reach 90 HP. It did not until now, so.
I mean, it's been lower HP than now, but okay.
It has, but not necessarily.
At my turn, I understand. Because I'm in the beginning right after it heals. Yeah.
She puts Noir down. She takes her bow from her back and say, "I'm not sure how this works, but I will try." And she disappears.
You can't just disappear like that.
Sir Sigmund, come on, you can do it, bro.
Okay. It's how high up?
30 right now.
30 feet. And the rope is dangling 50 feet.
Yeah, you can reach the
All
rope.
right. I run to the rope and I wrap it back around my wrists. And that'll take my action, bonus action, and movement. And that is my turn.
Okay. You would be, you move 75, you said?
I only moved 75 because I was unconscious and I was down. So I moved 90. Assuming I'm standing on my feet, I move 90 with the
Okay.
bonus action, the action, and the dash.
Okay, 60, and then you ascend your first 15 foot of rope. Okay, very well. By next turn, you can still do the same thing you were doing.
Copy that. Thank you.
Christopher, what are you doing? Still at disadvantage.
Even if I move up 30 feet?
I believe so. 30 feet,
Move one,
170, 180.
150, 600.
Yeah, would be around 175, 180.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to get there. All right. I guess I'll take my. Two disadvantage shots at him.
Hits for sure. For 8.
All right, infused strike, poison damage on that one, or acid damage, whatever I need to do. I don't know if that means I get to do anything extra because he's below that threshold that you were talking about. And then
Yep.
miss on that turn. All right, and then I will close my character sheet, move to movement, and move behind this house.
Okay. Flint, come on, you can do it, man.
I wish. Yeah, I move behind here. Action dash 60 feet. And my turn.
God damn it. All right.
Too far away. I can't do anything.
I
Noir.
feel you. I can barely do anything. I'm just poking it.
Alright, so within 30
No.
feet of me, give me 1 second to pull up my character sheet, and we're gonna. Oh, I lost a spell slot? I don't know.
Man, I should have had my bear just clamp its mouth on the broomstick and be like,
Hey,
"Grr, you're taking me with you.
Yeah, I
regardless."
should have jumped on the
bonus
rope. I
action,
thought about it. I should have
put
jumped on the
Hex
rope.
on him,
Okay.
and then
What's the
back
ability
with
check?
my strength in case it needs to make an acrobatics check for not acrobatics, athletics check for some goddamn reason.
Okay.
And with my heavy crossbow, I'm gonna shoot it twice.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Did I hit?
Hold up. Who connected? Oh, okay.
I?
Yeah, that hits. Real damage.
Is my hex blade's curse on it still, or too long?
It is. So
So that's 16 plus 3 for my first bolt, and I know my curse, I don't think it activates again, or I know hex doesn't activate again.
no, it activates once per round, so should be 16 plus 3, so making that 19. That's
Yeah,
hex.
it doesn't say once per round. It just says against the curse target you gain 3 bonus to damage rolls. That's it.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I
guess
think
my-
that's every attack you make.
Yeah, okay. Now let
Yeah.
me hit it with my second crossbow shot.
Apparently, yes.
That one hit. So that would be 9 damage.
Okay.
So altogether, 19 plus 9 is 28.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she's gonna look up at Jaeger and go, "Are you
Yeah.
going to behave now? We can talk this out. It doesn't have to be like this. You can do better." Just the entire time trying to talk him down. I'm only fighting you because you hit me first. Dragon don't care.
Okay. Arrow saves, and you see that he looks at you and say, "I will end you."
But why? Why are you doing this? You never answered the question. Do you know why you've been told to do this?
It's a dragon.
No, it's a construct. It's completely different. It sure might have the heart of a dragon, but its mind is its own. It can learn. It can do better.
It knows it's in a dragon's body.
No, but it can be better than this. I believe in it. Apparently, it doesn't believe in itself, though. Believe in the me that believes in you.
Okay. It's gonna descend. I can't do its breath, right? It's gonna descend on T's area. Actually, it's gonna descend on the knucklehead fruit. All the way and boom! Land on top of it. And it's gonna begin
Not the
laying
brothel.
waste. Yeah.
Oh no.
No, the brothel is over to the
The
other
brothel
side.
goes first.
Yeah, the golden tag and rest. And then descending down there, it's gonna begin swinging, and it's gonna see Mr. Sigmund without his bravery there again and say, I killed you once. I can kill you twice, little mouse.
See, look, it's sentient. It can count. It can count.
Oh, that's my AC. It was so close. So close. Yeah, if that's 2 hits, they both hit.
Is he dead? Oh no.
How many hits are here? I see 15, 15, and 15. All the 15s hit.
15, 15, 15? I only see 2 15s.
Yeah, it's a hit. hit
Yeah,
and
he
miss, I
hits you
think.
twice.
Okay. Okay, all right. I wasn't sorry. I'm more used to roll 20 than Foundry, so. All right, so the 15 and the 13 and the 4, that's the damage.
No, the 4 is the number of people it kills with its tail. You see it swipes its tail along the place and kills some people that were inside there.
Okay, so 28 damage then, right?
No, not the Johns.
And guys, I'm very sorry, but I really need your pee. We're gonna take a short break. I really need your pee. You guys have no fucking idea.
Go
I
for
know,
it.
I understand. That's why I switched my phone and then came back.
I will see you guys in a film. All right.
Yep.
I don't know why I said 1 or
See you
2
guys soon,
rounds, or
Twitch.
like 2 or 3 rounds. I should have just Bree's not dying.
All right. So
Hopefully
you
not.
see that
We're
from
dying.
out of
Bree's gonna be
nowhere-
fine.
Oh my god, man! You guys are okay. You guys see that out of nowhere, Noir does actually. She sees that Brianelle Zaharina appears out of nowhere on the market square. Takes her bow from her back, and then she says, "Mother, if you still exist somewhere on this land, please help me." And you see that she draws the line from the bow, and an arrow of pure force forms on within it. And she aims for the dragon and says, "Heartseeker, make my aim go through." And she shoots at him. Once. Let me put the ammunition on it because I forgot the thing needs ammunition. Hits for 20.
Oh my god. Nice.
Stealing the bow.
I mean, you 100% would want this bow. I want this bow in my life.
I do. I'm not like my dex isn't even that good. I want it anyway.
Yeah, when she does this, and Noir is gonna yell at her, "Be careful! It's going to hurt you!"
And why not? Action surge. Oh
Ow.
my fucking god. A one is a one. Nothing I can do about it. Yep. She shoots twice, and on the second hit, she's actually gonna do one of her Battle Master tactics and try to show the creature prone with a troop attack.
Athletics check, right?
Yup.
Nope. Hey!
That's
Hey! Infect!
saving throw.
Infect!
Saving throw.
Damn.
Not a chance.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Plus the Lavender strain, not a fucking chance. She aims through.
Plus 11.
You guys see that it forms out the pattern of a star, crossing from the ground like a shooting star, hitting the dragon. Sparkles form all around it, and then he says, "You will die for your defiance." And she goes invisible again. Sir Sigmund, your turn, bro. What are you doing?
I did more damage.
Okay, so this was difficult terrain if I remember correctly, so it's going to take at
That's
least my
Your
My
bonus
movement
action
and my
movement.
dash?
Yeah.
okay. All right, so I get up there, movement and bonus action,
Mhm.
and then with my action, I will cast Booming Blade.
Go for it. Yeah, you might just do it. Let's see. Holy shit. Alright, you do it.
There's the
Okay.
Booming Blade. Here's going to be the sneak attack.
Mhm.
And the Colossus Slayer, since I don't have Hunter's Mark up.
Okay. Do the closest layer. Okay, let's
And that will end my turn.
Okay. How would you open the dragon chest plate? Because that's enough damage to open the chest plate, so.
On my way up to its back, I just see a opening, and I strike it with the short sword, and then it cuts open a gaping hole. I kind of chuckle and say, "Oh, I better get out of here," and I climb up onto his back.
Very well. You swing up the rope, making a swinging motion, get back on the dragon's back, and all of you now see what seems to be a reddish, sort of black in veins, construct like heart pumping very fast. And the chest plate of the dragon is open. Christopher Robin, your turn. What are you doing?
All right, seeing that his chest plate is open, I will take this opportunity. I also believe because I am close enough to him at this time
Yep, that's normal.
to.
Or, depending on what you do, advantage.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike
Mhm.
on my longbow attack to get advantage. Get my triple advantage over here. No! That sucks.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
so I can't believe that. All right, so I miss now on that first attack. And then I will, I guess, attack it again at normal,
Mhm.
which will still hit.
Okay.
So we'll do 9 plus my acid damage. Does my acid damage do more than a single d6 this time now that his chest is open?
No.
No. Okay.
12. All right. And you
Let's-
see that your arrow
That's
shots
15.
pierces on through. That's 12 on the acid.
Okay, so
Pierces
it's
on
double.
through, yeah, pierces on through the heart, and as soon as the arrow connects, the dragon roars. You can't slay me. I
bet I
am
can.
death. Flint.
No,
Your
your
turn.
don't
name
think
is
so.
Jaeger. Get it
I,
right. What's going over there?
I turn to my fire spirit and I command it to go into the street. So on its turn, it's gonna move 30 feet on its own right here, and then I will continue to move over here. Boom. And then that ends my turn.
Okay.
And next turn I should be able to
towards
attack.
Emporion.
Yeah, I'm trying to like make my way like behind all the buildings. So I'm making my way through the Emporium to like get on the street.
Okay, Noir.
At this
On you,
point,
girl.
Noir, it just looks really, really sad in hearing him say, I'm just gonna say, no, your name is Jaeger, and you're better than this. You don't need to keep this up. You can leave, you know. And then she will, you know, crossbow it. That's gonna be 12 plus my 3, so 15 damage on my first shot. And I'm gonna miss my second one.
Okay.
Oh,
Continues to just throw up in
my
his
bad.
mouth.
I
like
forgot that I
he's-
wanted to move too. Can I like move my token like 30?
Sure.
It won't let me. Like what?
I know.
Thank you. She do look really sad about this, by the way. Like she's genuinely upset about having to kill him.
The Shardelian dragon
God, he was dead.
roars. Bruh! You can't slay me.
I don't want to slay you, but look at what you've done.
Yeah, I mean, you just leave, dude.
And he'll fly over here.
Booming blade.
Booming blade, indeed. And
It's
scorch.
9999. Out of
Radiant
982.
fire on all of you. Both of you have +2 to the check. Oh, hold up. Flint has +5 because there is a structure right in between.
Why did I roll a? Wait. What?
Yep, radiant breath. He went over to you and wasted a radiant breath on you.
No, but when I rolled for myself,
Hmm?
I rolled the 23. But then when I rolled for Storm, like it.
I think you rolled for him at 23 because it shows there, and you 4, bro.
I mean, I disagree.
Let's see. So +5 still doesn't help. So yeah, everyone takes what is there. Storm and Fury is down. The Fire Spirit is down. And
Guess
this
that kind
boy
of helps me
is here.
actually.
This boy is here.
Now I can summon him right there. Perfect.
And you see that Bree goes over onto Noir, jumping on in between the hoofs, and say, Noir, I can't get in. Get out of the way.
I mean, sure, yeah. She'll duck. She'll duck.
She will
She
duck
doesn't have her
in the
hat.
air.
Wait, no, I'm not in the air.
I have
I'm
your
on the
hat.
ground.
I still have your hat.
Wait, yeah, I'm not in the air. I'm on the
Oh,
ground.
that is correct. My bad.
Yeah, I don't even have my hat on either. And when she says that, she'll duck anyway and like try to put her hands over where her hat would be and go, I lost my hat! Having forgotten.
And yeah, there's a lot of houses down there, so he would have cover.
I'm also shorter than her.
Sorry, say again?
I'm also shorter than her too. So she wouldn't have to aim around me at all. She's fine.
Misses. And crit. The Heartseeker blooms out its purple tip arrow and hits the dragon on its back. Alright, Sigmund. All on you, bro. Now or never.
Okay. I will attack with Booming Blade. Okay. And my sneak. Plus my Colossus Slayer. So that's the sneak plus the Colossus Slayer. And then for my bonus action, I will 2-weapon fight.
Go for it. Alright. I ask you, you see that as you swing up onto the dragon, he says, no mouse will kill me. I am death. And how you kill a dragon?
Yeah.
I tighten my grip and I surf it on down and I scream, for the United Captains of Luskan, as I crash to the ground.
As you crash to the ground and die too.
The
much
dragon
damage do I take from the fall?
falls over on towards the churches. in the direction of the black iron blades and dies. Boom.
How much damage do I take? I need to take some damage for that because that was epic.
Sure.
I'll be happy if I go unconscious again. It'll be awesome.
Dude, I will
Sure.
heal you.
You go unconscious.
Yeah, Noir's gonna sprint over to where the dragon's body was, just completely ignoring everyone else,
Mhm.
and it's just gonna like grab its claw or something. Go, it doesn't have to be like this, you know. We could have fixed this, you know, and just start crying her eyes out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm gonna run over second level because it's the only healing spell that I have. Go ahead and give you a healing word.
Mm-hmm. Let me put up some sad music in here so Noir can interact with this.
Yeah, you guys are probably gonna watch Noir try to put its heart all back together, just crying her eyes like, oh, you didn't have to be like this. We can get it to work again. And I guess that
not
would be the
even-
first time Christopher Robin and them would actually see all of her wounds, which would be, you know, her ripped open from its claws with like stuffing and just dark magic pouring out of her. Not really blood or anything. Her clothes aren't really dirty except for getting on the ground now, but yeah. Just trying to put them back together piece by piece.
Would dispel magic worked if I rolled high enough?
Noir?
What? Just
No.
stop him. Just turn him to a bunch of parts. Just there's no chance of healing.
You know, one of the most sad things that I'm gonna disclosure here. Constructs nowadays, only 3 of 10, per my memory, has anything related to magic accessibility. So no, it would not work, bro.
I cast mending on him.
Sadly, would not work.
Oh.
I don't have mending.
Yeah.
Yeah, Noir's just gonna sit here and probably just keep piecing them together until someone makes her stop.
I'm not paying attention. I'd heal Sigmund, and I'm like, dude, that was epic. That was the greatest thing I've ever seen. You rode a dragon. What the fuck?
Well, you know, in Luskin, we do these sorts of things. It's a sort of a sport, if you will.
Dude, that's wild. That's absolutely wild. I can't believe this. You're a madman. You're just nuts, dude. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yes, I've never seen that before.
Well, I don't want to lie, but I've done this many times. I'm gonna roll deception. Of course, I rolled it on
I
Beyond.
rolled an insight. Beat a 17. You do. All right, I believe you.
It's just
Dude,
another
that's
day's work
crazy.
for
What?
it's just another day's work for a nobleman of Luskin, of course.
That's just what y'all do in Luskin?
I'll take your word for it.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm a very honest individual.
I can't believe it. That's wild. I gotta spend some time in Luskin. Y'all are just riding dragons over there off ropes.
Well, how else would I have learned such a thing?
Very true.
Well, hey man, I grew up in a community that just like fucking had dragons. So like I don't know. Like yeah, I guess it makes sense. You know, me too. I get maybe. But
Meanwhile, out of character, he's never even been to Luskin.
And then
I still
you guys
believe
are
that
there
like that's
talking over. Apart in there, you guys see Noir. You know, if you make a notion towards that direction, what seems to be her crying over the dragon's death. It seems that she's very sad over it, and eventually this drow small lady approaches her, touches her on one hand, and say, "It's done, Noir. It's dead. There's no turning back from it."
And why isn't there? I was inanimate once. I can put them back together.
You see she holds out something and say, "I don't think you can on this one."
Child, I'm not sure that's one you want to put back together. I mean, it killed quite a lot of people. I mean, this is...
When I was inanimate, I killed people too. Okay? I can put them back together. I can fix this. I can fix this.
Hey, Noir, not everyone is like you. I mean, I know that that's a hard thing to learn in the world, but just because you share a similar background doesn't mean that everyone comes out the same.
No, but you can learn from it.
Perhaps, but unfortunately, because of the actions that he chose during his life, that's not something that he gets to do. I certainly hope that you take a different path, and in
I
the
killed
future,
people too.
don't
Why
try
aren't
to
you
go.
killing me?
Well, I've killed people as well, but I haven't tried to destroy an entire region of people.
He didn't know better. He
And
was just doing what he was built for. He didn't even know his maker was dead. Had he believed me, maybe he would have listened. He just didn't want to.
maybe he would have, but he made his own choices,
Didn't know
and
better.
that's gone now. Maybe he didn't know better. Maybe he did. I mean, you don't know him well enough to be able
I
to
don't think
discern
he
that.
did. He seemed like a lost child, just doing what his parent told him to do.
Perhaps, or
How long
maybe
was he
it was
even
just
animated
simply
for,
what
or
he
being
was
made
created
for?
to do. Not everyone is created in the same way. Not everyone has the same thought process, you know?
He's gonna sit there and keep trying to piece his heart back together, completely ignoring you.
You work on that. Hey,
That's a shame
Ranger, you're Noir's
approaches
friend from the market, right?
there, and you see that she looks at you and keeps quiet, just keeping company to her friend.
Yeah, I don't know why you were scared of me earlier. I'm certainly no threat to you. I can tell you that
All of you
we've been
humans are the
asked to take
same.
things from you.
All of you humans are the same. You're easy to
I'm
judge
not a
people.
human.
Yes.
I'm the same as you, half elf. I can tell by your
You don't know
presence.
me.
I've actually met another half drow before,
don't know me.
so
You don't know me.
I don't know you personally, but I can tell. I'm not human. You're not human. You know, we're at least a little bit of Fae. You know, we have a little bit of the Eldar in us, if you will accept that term. And you know, you've been a fantastic help, and I literally can't thank you enough for your help and
Your
saving
assistance
our
was
party.
most time worthy. It was very
Yeah,
excellent timing.
I grabbed Sigmund. I'm like, you saved his life. He would have been dead
Yes,
if it
and
wasn't
I'm
for
very
you.
human.
That's huge. Yeah, he's human.
But I'm not. Everyone has their own beliefs, and I'm not one to force myself on others. And speaking of such, I certainly do believe in gold, of which I believe this
But
Madam
you
lady
kill a
Stewart.
here.
sentient being that doesn't know
Whoa.
better, and all you want is money for it.
What?
Oh,
What
I
are
mean,
you talking about, bud?
I do feel bad, of course, that all these people died. It's quite horrible, but I need to get my reward and get it back to Luskin, of course.
We
Uh,
did slay a dragon.
I mean, I would love to. It's been very profitable hanging out with you guys. If you'd have me along, I'd like to earn some more profit, and perhaps we can earn profit together and spread goodwill for all.
I don't like
I
you.
whisper in your ear, hey man, I think this is just more about like kind of like renown and credibility than it is about money. Like I feel like we're going more for just like
Well, I mean,
our reputation.
well, you see, you have elves, of course, have a much longer life than me, and I'm not getting any younger. I need to save for retirement.
You're a very greedy hatter.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not
I
greedy.
mean,
I plan on spreading the wealth.
You can't even
I
speak without
normally do.
saying, that's an obvious tell of somebody trying to come up with something on the spot.
No, I mean if you insight check him, I'm telling the truth. He gives away a lot of his money.
Yeah, Nora does not care at this point.
can I just
That's
like give him
fine.
gems worth 200 gold and be like, well, here you go, bud. Like I'll reward you for this.
Oh well, no, I don't want yours. I want what was promised to me
There
from
wasn't
those
anything
that promised it.
promised. There was nothing promised here.
I don't know what was promised to you, but like if you want some petty cash, I got petty cash. Like,
Madam Speaker, yes.
approaches,
What,
and then she holds out Bree on the shoulders. She lets go of Noir's hands and whispers to her, "South of the town, later." And she goes away, disappearing into the shadows. Gentlemen, the denizens of 10 towns and now of Icewind Dale thank you for your help. You made a lot for us, and I will be properly paid in title, respects, and coin. I thank you personally for your help.
Can you put them back together? Where'd that one lady go with the kobold? She can put them back together. She said she could make a construct.
no, absolutely not. Well,
This sounds like a
put
very
my
bad
foot
idea.
I am
You
sorry.
see, when you yell at her, an arrow explodes on your right feet. Boom.
Nora just
Okay.
gonna
Hey,
pick up all the
hey,
heart
hey.
pieces she can and
Look.
just hold on to them. Give me my hat. I'm putting them in my hat. I don't have a
No, I'm
fancy
not.
backpack. Give me my hat.
Look, I don't want to be mean, but no, we're not putting this thing back together. I feel like
Give me my hat. You have my
Vasa's got my
property.
back. I do. Yes. No. Here's your hat. I pull it out of
Give me
my
my cat.
bag. And here's your cat. Pull them both out. Yes, absolutely. Yes, those are yours. I was just holding them.
She's gonna put all
But-
the pieces she can into her little backpack too,
Oh
and
my
put her hat back
God.
on.
That said,
Why
Vasha, you got my back on
Bring it
this.
with
We're
me.
not putting this dragon back together.
No, we're
we're
putting it
not
back
putting this
together.
I have no knowledge of how this thing works, but I don't believe it's possible to put it together without a very large workshop.
Even if it were, you wouldn't want it done, right?
No,
I
why
mean,
wouldn't?
but I'm made of. And she's gonna look at her wounds probably again, just not understanding that's not normal to be made of string and fabric, ignoring all the red around her at the moment, and going, and what if I just put them back into a thing like me? I can put them back together. I can make a new one.
Could you make one that was much smaller and less violent? Or maybe just as violent, but much smaller and less capable?
She's
That's
gonna
the
show
question
you
I
her
have.
stuffed cat and go, the Bandersnatch is a creature too. He just got hurt, so he went back to looking like this.
Well, I mean, I don't see any harm if she could make it like a cat. It
No,
could
I
be
see harm.
violent and
This
mean,
thing
but
is
it
never
wouldn't
coming
be.
back.
I mean,
metal cat.
she likes it. Cats aren't typically lethal when they're small.
No, the Bandersnatch is not small. It's a large creature. It could step on you.
Oh, perhaps I misunderstood.
Can I summon the cat back now? Just to prove a point, Grim.
Sure.
Yeah, no, we don't want something like that. That's horrifying. Absolutely horrifying.
No, this is the Bandersnatch. He's a good boy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do I believe her?
No. You see that
No,
Professor
this isn't
Shane
happening.
leans in a hand over Noir and say, "It's over for now, child. Keep the pieces you want. Do whatever you will with it."
I'm gonna put them back together, and you're going to apologize to him.
We're not gonna do that, Nor. I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen. Do you need a
Heroes.
hug to try to move past this? Like,
I mean,
Heroes,
Yes,
meet
yes,
me
man,
on the
the speaker.
town hall as soon as you're able. I'm gonna get the people there to make a statement. And she begins moving away.
I mean, if you could take his brain, Noah, and put him in something small and not quite so horrifying and scary as that.
And he,
Maybe a
Mark and
cow. I mean, I've got
Saltwell,
that.
see the cats and draw his blade. And what the hell is that?
Do not touch the Bandersnatch!
Hold on.
He's gonna
It's a
immediately
friend.
yell at him.
It's a friend. It's a companion.
What is that thing?
And what are you to judge him?
the captain of the city, the person who keeps things safe.
He let me into the city with my cat, and now my cat is back.
Very well.
She's gonna take all the pieces she can in her backpack and then hand it to the Bandersnatch for him to carry around in his mouth.
And you see that he hosts his weapon and then say, "Well, apparently there will be a lot to repair, but thanks to you, there's at least something to repair. I thank you for your efforts, heroes. I believe
You're welcome.
There is someone seeking word with you on the House of the Triad, Mr. Christopher, and I also believe the speaker might be seeking you."
Yes, I think she wants us to go to the town hall. I think she has something to say.
"Then let me guide you there." And you see he make you guys company towards the town hall.
And Noir is gonna be riding the cat once again, as always, on the cat.
Mm-hmm.
While it's carrying her backpack in its mouth like a dog with a toy.
God, man, you. What I want for this moment. Not Final Fantasy music. Heroic deeds. Let's see. You guys see that the Vesta Shane holds out the office of Brinshander along in there with some of the denizens around it. And then she holds out a palm and say, "Denizens of Brinshander, people of the 10 towns, my folk, my kinsmen, my family, I, the Vesta Shane, speaker of Brinshander, leading council member of the 10 towns, declare that our reign over the past few years of terror, frightening, and errors over the people that passed over to our town is lifted. No more shall magic be a problem among our land. I say that it's a new era. These heroes proved that they are up on to help us. Same as the legends of the companions of the Howl 200 years before us. The legends that my grandfather told me to his father and to me when I was a child. There is no need to fear everything that holds out things we don't know. And after this proof, I say, under any arguments or under any reasoning that you may see, that this period in your lives has ended. Hail down your heroes. And she move over her palm towards your direction, and then you hear out thunderous applause on towards you as the people of Bryn Shander preach out in hallows towards all of you. They cry, they sob, they say their thanks towards all of you, heroes of the 10 towns. And in here, we end our session. Thanks everyone who saw on Twitch.